Good morning, Grace family. My name is Kathy Klug. I am chair of the Stewardship Committee, and I would like to speak to you this morning briefly about Consecration Sunday. We will be celebrating on October 18th. In the past, we have celebrated together in sharing a meal. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, we have had to revise our plans. Subsequently, in the next 2 Sundays, you will hear from 2 Grace members, their thoughts and experiences related to our theme. Deacon Allison will preach on related subjects during the month of October and culminate our series on October 18. Speaking of themes, we have chosen Blessed to be a Blessing. Genesis chapter 12, verses 1-3 are our scriptural foundations. These verses reflect God's commitment to Abraham and his descendants. This commitment holds the blessedness that God has not abandoned us, that nothing can separate us from the love of God. So much so that this relationship holds our identity. Our truth is that we are held in the oneness of God. Jesus is our role model for this. He calls us to abide in him in God's oneness. This is where life is found. This is where we thrive. This is analogous to the Israelites' land flowing in milk and honey. When we can touch the depth of this blessedness, we naturally want to give. We want to give away what we have received. We become a living blessing in that sharing. Having spoken of this year's theme, I would like to say thank you for your generous spirit in this very challenging year. Last October, we had no idea what the upcoming year would bring. Despite the hardships of the pandemic, the Grace community has remained faithful to its financial commitment to the church and to the needs of the greater community. We are presently reviewing our 2021 budget for the upcoming year, and we are asking you to consider what you might be able to pledge in this upcoming year. Pledge cards will be going out this week to the congregation. We are asking that they be returned by October 18th. Also, I'd like to, we use those pledge cards to develop our own budget. We want to be good stewards. So we want to be able to meet our own financial obligations and also to be able to consider what the needs are of the greater community. I would also like to remind you that weekly opportunities for pledging are listed on the website. If you have any questions, you can call the church office and talk with Phyllis. Thank you again for your support, your dedication, and your commitment. God bless.